Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 70.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. But that's called a ball. It could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. No problem here. One away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Chop foul wide of first. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. At the plate, Michael Conforto. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Batting fourth, left fielder
Stephen Piscotty comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Here's Neil Walker trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up. Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
A.J. Pollock.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Now a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled to the left side. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is Curtis Granderson. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Peralta going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-2. Here it comes. To third. To his left. Lamb on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 9th.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. In the air out to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman.
Line to the right side. Granderson is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone. Stepping in, David Peralta. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive by Goldschmidt. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena is at the plate as he watches ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bounce to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in now, Michael Saunders. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Now in the box, Nick Hundley. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Granderson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Owings now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Saunders is on his way home. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll pull into second with one away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. A tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Left field and deep. Piscotty going back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez is there for it, and that retires the side. Here's Neil Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Curtis Granderson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Travis d'Arnaud is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As Asdrubal Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes on 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
And this is going to find the gap. It's extra bases for Cabrera. Walker rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Peralta. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Ready now, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. First pitch swinging as this will be a chance for Walker at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So stepping in, Michael Saunders. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he misses again. 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2-2 now.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
This ball will be chopped foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A line drive over the head of Cabrera and on into left center for a base hit. Stepping up now, Nick Hundley. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. The 0-1 delivery. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Miller readies the 2-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez posts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first base line. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1 from the stretch. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Runners on the move for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. He's on the move again from first. Lifted the other way to left center. Piscotty will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he is in there.
Next for the Diamondbacks.
First offering on its way. Jake Lamb stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. He'll go the short way. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. Gone! It is Curtis Granderson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Curtis Granderson.
And that misses for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Patrick Corbin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men. Now,
Base
Juan
hitting for the
Lagares.
Mets, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
First baseman, Marwin
Gonzalez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is low, ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in to try it again. David Peralta for 2 on his line thus far. Liner toward right center. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. In to score, the runner from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now.
Designated hitter, Michael.
Here's a drive out to left center field. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in once again. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes. Hansel Robles. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. So here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 2-0. Heading out toward shallow right. After it is Granderson. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in,
16,
Chris Owings. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Center fielder, number 11.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready once again, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 0-2, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
And we'll have to leave it there as striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He's roped a couple of
Designated
doubles
hitter,
in 3 trips to this point.
Conforto.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both the lefty Wilmer Flores will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another shot now. Luis Valbuena. David Wright will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
David Wright.
Fernando Rodney comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just now. Aaron Altair will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He'll enter play right at 333. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Late that time for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now batting, catcher Travis.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of it. Josh Edgen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Now playing right field.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Hard on the ground towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the... Into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Juan Lagares, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the play.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ball with no strikes. Here it is. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That curveball just frozen. This is one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that... Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Grounded to first, and he is out on the tag. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line towards center field. Lagares is there. 2 gone. Into the box now, Nick Hundley. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Digging in for his second at-bat, David Wright. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Martinez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Neil Walker. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Now in the box, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man, wow, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have claimed the 4th consecutive victory.